You went to school, maybe even got a degree, but no one taught you how to manage your finances, build wealth, or prepare for a secure financial future. You studied to earn a degree, get a job, and a salary or wage. You learned algebra, maybe even dissected a frog. But budgeting, investing, credit, crickets. Let's talk about why that is so. The truth about financial literacy they don't teach in schools, and what we should really be learning about money and wealth creation. I am Charity Onuaku, and I help you build wealth, grow your business, and live intentionally, because success isn't just about wealth. It's about freedom, purpose, and peace of mind. Whether you are working on your finances, growing your business, or just want to live intentionally, you are in the right place. Let's get started. For a long time, I believed being educated meant I was financially ready. I checked all the boxes: school, more school, job, even goals. But then I faced my first real financial challenge, which was figuring out the dualistic relationship between credit, debt, and wealth. Years back, when I came to the US, I had this mindset that I didn't want to have any form of debt. I just didn't want to owe anyone because I wasn't raised that way. I was also fortunate to go to school without any form of debt, but that means that I had no form of credit history. But I didn't know that. I remember wanting to buy a home, and I met with a real estate agent. The first question she asked me was, "How is your credit?" And I happily said to her, "Oh, it's good. I don't have any debt." She thought I was kidding and asked how many credit cards I had. When she realized that I meant every word I said, she asked how I wanted to pay for the home. Well, I had savings, but definitely not enough to purchase a home. I had to start from square one, opening a secured credit card, figuring out how to boost my credit history and credit score in the shortest amount of time possible, and learning how all of these things translate to wealth creation. I realized I was wrong about debt and also wrong about credit because I didn't understand what I was thinking at that time. I had learned how to succeed in school, but I wasn't prepared for the real world money decisions around personal debt and credit. Here's the truth. Our educational system wasn't designed to teach financial independence. We are taught how to pass exams, not how to pass down wealth. No one talks about how to make the best of your money after you earn it, how to build credit without ruining it, or even how taxes work. And let's not even get started on investing. That's like a foreign language, so to say. Most of us were left to figure it out the hard way. So what happens? What's the cost of this gap to us, the people? Most people enter adulthood with student loans, credit card debts, and rent to pay, and zero tools to manage any of this. It's not just a personal issue, it is systemic. When people don't understand how money works, they are easier to exploit. We see a lot of predatory lending practices out there, and people are falling for them. Different get-rich-quick schemes are popping up every day, and people are being exploited because they do not understand how these things work. They get stuck in cycles of debt, fear, and shame. And unfortunately, it's often those from marginalized communities who pay the highest price. I read this report, a 2024 study by the Federal Reserve Board of Philadelphia, and it says something like that minority applicants tend to have significantly lower credit scores, higher leverage, and they are less likely than the white applicants to receive algorithmic approval from race-blind government automated underwriting system. It's the AUS system. When I look at that study and I ask, does it mean that there are instances where race impacts credit scores? Or does it mean that the communities of color don't understand how credits work? Let's now move on to what we should really be learning about financial literacy. While some schools now touch on the concepts of debt, budgeting, and savings, the truth about what is being taught is that they often don't provide the practical strategies for managing these things effectively. We shouldn't just learn about how to create a simple budget, we should emphasize the real world importance of creating and maintaining a realistic budget as being crucial for maximizing or managing expenses, saving for specific intentions, and managing debt. We should be learning about the importance of saving before it feels urgent and the blueprint for doing that consistently. We should have a good understanding of interest rates. Now, many people leave school without a clear understanding of how interest rates work, especially with loans and savings. Whenever someone tells me that they purchased a home, I always ask them about the interest, and it's just something I normally do. And most times I get responses that suggest they don't even know what they signed up for. Most of them realize too late that they have a very high interest rate or that a larger portion of their mortgage payments are going towards interest than the principal. The truth is that even a small difference in interest rates can have a significant impact on the total amount paid over time. We should understand both the simple interest and compound interest, as well as the implications of high interest rates, like high interest debts like credit cards. We should be learning about how credit works and how to protect it. Schools should teach the dualistic relationship between credit, debt, and wealth creation. We should learn how good and well-managed debt can boost your credit rating and fuel wealth building through investments and opportunities. We should also learn how excessive or poorly managed debt can harm your credit rating and ultimately hindering your financial growth and stability. We should learn the practicality of investing and investing early and with small amounts. That means understanding the different asset classes, how to evaluate investment options, the importance of diversification, and the power of long-term investing. This knowledge will help you to invest in these assets successfully. Most importantly, we need to understand our money personalities and how to think about money in a healthy, empowering way. Because your money mindset is everything. It's the foundation for financial freedom. That's why I founded WealthyGen, created the WealthyGen app, and started this channel, because we all deserve access to the kind of financial education that changes lives. Not the kind we just read to pass exams and save it with our degrees, but the kind that makes a positive impact in our lives and our finances. So, if this resonated with you, hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications. I will be here every week with real conversations, practical tips, and content that helps you build wealth with clarity and confidence. This is your WealthyGen moment. Let's make it count. Drop me a comment and let me know the one thing you wish they had taught you about money growing up. I would love to know. I hope this video helps you. Thank you for being here, and I will see you on the next one.